Salvete, and welcome to the first edition of the Vinyl Fetishist. Today I will present to you my best of 2022 list. I'll go through all these releases. If there's a vinyl release of it, I'll show it to you. If not, I just tell you something about it, why you should check it out. Yeah, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so for the best death metal release of 2022, I picked Psycroptic's Divine Council. Well, death metal is my most favorite genre, and this album just has it all. It's absolutely marvelous and fantastic, so let's have a look at it. It's released by Prosthetic Records. Really a killer cover and artwork. It's a gatefold, inside you have the band. And yeah, we obviously have the vinyl and some liner notes, lyrics, info. And this in particular is a limited edition clear vinyl. So as you can see, it is transparent. Actually pretty cool. I also have Pleiades Dust from Gorguts, their 2016 release on a transparent vinyl, and also Meshuggah's vinyl box 25 Years of Musical Deviance, which was also released on some kind of transparent vinyl. Yeah, really cool. Yeah, this album is absolutely killer. For me, my personal favorite on this album would have to be, I'd say, Enslavement. Fucking killer song. The Haley brothers always deliver, and it's so cool to see a guitar player messing around in drop D tuning and just, yeah, he fucking nails it. So Enslavement is one of my favorite songs on this album, and also The Prophet's Council, but other than that, this whole album is just a fucking masterpiece. So yeah, that's my pick for the best death metal release of 2022. Alright, for black metal, I picked something quite orthodox, you could say, at least in the canon of black metal. I picked Nordjevel's Gnavhòl. I think I pronounced it correctly. And let's have a look at the vinyl. So there are. So it's also a gatefold, and it's a double vinyl release. And I think there's an etching on the B side, but let's have a quick look. So looks like this. This is the back. And what is really cool, the booklet for the album is actually glued in on it, so you don't have to pick it out, take it out, and you can just thumb through the pages as you listen to this marvelous black metal record, and just have a look at the illustrations and the lyrics. So it's very, very cool. And yeah, absolutely killer fucking album. I would say my most favorite track on this album is Of Rats and Man. Fucking killer song. But yeah, the whole album obviously is fucking killer. Let's just have a look real quick. So this is regular black vinyl as I prefer it. I always like the black vinyl version if there is one. And yeah, there's an etching on the D side. I don't know if the camera can get it, but yeah, really cool release, absolutely killer. And yeah, so I mean, I guess if you like black metal, you obviously have heard of them, so go and check them out. If not, well then go and check them out. Not much to say to it. It's really a cool record, and I really like it. And Okay, so this was my pick for the black metal release, for the best black metal release in my opinion of 2022. Okay, what else do we have? The next one, I chose to give it its own category, instrumental. The best instrumental release of 2022, and I picked Animals as Leaders Parrhesia, released by Sumerian Records. Really cool vinyl edition. So you see that paper, there's like an envelope, really cool, and you can see and smell that they use recycled materials, which is really cool. And you can clearly see it if you take a look here. So this is definitely recycled, very nice. Yeah, and it's an opaque, what does it say? Pink vinyl version. Really a cool record. Tosin Abasi always delivers and never ceases to amaze. He's an absolute beast on his instrument, and yeah, ever since their inception and their first record, Animals as Leaders, I've been listening to these guys, and it's cool that they're doing something for the genre and keep pushing the boundaries. So I really recommend you this fine release by Animals as Leaders. Alright, next up we have my pick for the best progressive death metal album of 2022. I've chosen Disillusion's Ayam, which is Maya backwards. I haven't delved into like the whole concept yet. I guess there's some kind of meaning behind it, but yeah, for me it's just like Maya spelled backwards. Whatever. Okay, let's have a look. So this one is also a gatefold and a double vinyl. And yeah. So just have a quick look. Regular black, just the way I like it. Okay. Then we have the gatefold and the lyric sheet, the vinyl inserts. Yeah, actually a pretty basic release when it comes to the vinyl version, but this album is absolutely gorgeous and perfect. I really like it. I think I first heard of Disillusion with their 2019 release, The Liberation, and from this point onwards I've grown to like them, and I'm a real fan of them, and you should definitely check them out. And it's real cool, and as a standout track I would say, yeah, the first one, Analepsy, which means like on the verge of the abyss. So yeah, really cool record released by Prophecy, so definitely check this out. Alright, and now for like the best extreme metal release of 2022, I picked, as I guess many have, so it's no surprise, but it's an absolute fucking killer record. So my pick for the best extreme metal release of 2022 is Lorna Shore's Pain Remains. What a killer fucking record. Released by Century Media. It's also a gatefold and has 2 vinyls. And it clocks at around 1 hour. So it's a really long album, and it's really cool, and oh boy, you're in for a ride when you put it on your record play and listen to it. So this is the lyric sheet on the back of it. Yeah. Ever since Will Ramos became their new vocalist, and they they went viral with their To the Hellfire song from their EP, and I Return to Nothingness. From this point forward, we've all been waiting for a full-length album, and they certainly delivered. And it's absolutely fucking amazing. Such a great track, such a great album, and let's have a look. Yeah. And Bullgrammers is such a beast. He kind of reminds me of Travis Ryan from Cattle Decapitation, when he does his guttural kind of vocals. So fucking cool, and the songs are so catchy. But don't be mistaken, like To the Hellfire, yeah, it grabbed my attention, but it wasn't like for me a standout track. The standout track for me was from their EP, the self-titled EP, and I Return, the titled EP, and I Return to Nothingness was the title song, and I Return to Nothingness. Such a killer hook, lead work, and yeah, I guess when you've seen some interviews with the band, they use this kind of pop formula when constructing a song, so it's really cool and makes the song really catchy, and yeah, a really fucking killer release, and I absolutely recommend it to each and every one of you. Go and buy it. So okay, these were like my top 5 albums in their particular and each individual genre. Alright, but there were some other releases, fun releases in 2022, and yeah, let's go through them. Okay, so I guess it was in January. I really like death metal and technical death metal in particular, so January kicked off really fucking nice, and Aethereus, Leiden, which is German for suffering. What a killer fucking album to start the year, yeah. Absolutely amazing, you should definitely check it out. Okay, what else is on my list? Then I have an EP by Phreneticis, Maze of Time. Really cool, short one, short EP, really nice, and absolutely fucking enjoyable. Okay, the next one on my list, I actually do have the vinyl version of it. Let's have a look. I guess it was released, in February or something, or March. And it's Requiem by Korn. And it has 9 songs. And yeah, really a nice, really cool release. So yeah, not much to it, so they don't went too fancy with the vinyl version. You just have like the vinyl, that thing, no lyric insert, which is really like a pity, but okay, whatever. But this album is really fucking cool, so they are 7 strings tuned to A, so like a whole step down. So fucking killer, so many fucking killer riffs. Like I would say from this album, Let the Dark do the Rest. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one in particular, but Start the Healing, maybe I would say it's like my most favorite track of this fine release by Korn. Alright, let's go on. Then next thing on my list I have Mathan, Darkroot, Tzantza, which is also death metal but with some ethnic kind of vibes to it, so yeah, give it a listen. Real nice and cool band. Next one on my list is Allegaeon. I always mispronounce that, maybe it's correct, if not, yeah, whatever. And their release Damnum. It was released by Metal Blade, but I haven't picked up the vinyl version yet. Yeah, definitely recommend it. It's a cool and fun release, and yeah, you should check it out. What else is there? Next on my list is another EP by Spreading Miasma, with their self-titled Spreading Miasma EP. A short one, really cool, I dig it. Next one on my list is something that I do have on vinyl, and it's by one of my all-time favorite death metal bands in the world, and like they're the titans, and ever since their inception in their 80s, like Ross Dolan with his harsh vocals and the guitar player with his pinch harmonic and this particular style of black metal infused death metal riffs. It's so fucking great. I absolutely love this band. They're definitely not for everyone, but I guess like Ross Dolan's vocals are one of the best that there are in the genre. So also kill release from them from 2022 is Acts of God, and as you see I haven't even opened it yet. So it's real cool, released by Nuclear Blast, regular black vinyl, and it features, it's one of their longest records, I suppose. It has 15 songs on it. Whoa, boy, you're in for a ride. And yeah, Immolation is absolutely fucking amazing. I really like them, and yeah, great fucking album. Alright, so what else do we have? Okay, next on my list, something that I don't have on vinyl, but I definitely recommend you checking it out. It's Grand Harvest with Consumatum, which is like some death metal with more on the doom metal side of things, so a little bit slowed down, mid-tempo stuff. Really cool vibe, and a great record. I'm not much of a fan like when it comes to doom metal or like slowed down things, but this one in particular I really liked. So right, next one on my list, yeah, something that I do have on vinyl. It has a bit of Immolation. I haven't even opened it yet, but yeah, it's one of the best bands, absolutely genre bending and pushing forward with boundaries, and one of my most favorite bands next to Gorguts, and their release from 2022 that I definitely recommend you to listen to is Meshuggah's Immutable. Really a cool fucking record, really a nice full length, and I think it was the first song that they released that really grabbed my attention. It was I'm That First. Oh my god, a fucking really great song. And on the album I also really like They Move Below. They released like some kind of artificial intelligence made a video for this in particular, and it's really cool. So yeah, Meshuggah, I definitely recommend it to you. So if you're in for some weird stuff and off time signatures and weird time signatures, and yeah, give it a listen. Meshuggah's Immutable, absolutely fucking killer release that I recommend to you. Alright, what else is on my list? Next up we have something from Spain, if I'm not mistaken, and it's Quiescence by Analepsy. It's like some slamming brutal death metal. Really nice. This one was released by Ayam Records, so Polish label, and it's, what does it say? Insomnia Transparent Black with Smoke. So yeah, really nice and fancy, but it just released it in like this particular type of splatter, because if, and you, as you know by now, I would have picked the black vinyl version. Yeah, but it's alright. It's a limited edition, so it's okay. Let's have a look. Cool fucking artwork. Also gatefold. Get some liner notes, lyrics. Yeah, on the very back you have the band. Yeah, and if you like some slamming brutal death metal stuff, oh, you will fucking love this. It's fucking great, and I also recommend you guys checking out Atrocities from Beyond, which was like their first proper release. Really, what a fucking great record. So yeah, check them out. Okay, next up on my list, I have something from America. Where is it? There it is. Misery Index, Complete Control. Fucking great album. I really like Misery. I really like Misery Index. They're like, yeah, absolutely killer fucking band. Let's have a look at the vinyl version real quick. So in this particular, we don't have a gatefold. That's okay. Regular black vinyl. And what we do have is a booklet with the lyrics. And also there's a poster, I guess. Yeah, really cool, great release, and Misery Index does always have some great hooks. It's the same like with Diamond Fetus, they really know how to craft the song and how to make it stand out. So Misery Index, another really great fucking band from the United States that I really like, and yeah, their record Complete Control is also on my list. So look real quick. Yeah, Administer the Dagger, killer song, Conspiracy of None. Yeah, just a killer fucking record. Go and check it out. Okay, what else do we have? Next on my list, some avant-garde stuff from France. So this can only mean two things, right? Omega or Blue Does Nord. In this case, it's Blue Does Nord. Disharmonium, Undreamable Abysses, inspired by H.P. Lovecraft, released by Damnum Morty, and I have to give a shout out to Damnum Morty for really releasing some great physical products. So with this, it's like in a slipcase, the vinyl version. So you have the cover, just put it like this, then you open it up. What a marvelous artwork and cover. This is the inside of the gatefold, and yeah, then we have some like insert with where it was recorded and some info. Well, Blue Does Nord are not very easy to digest, and this album in particular, so you have to be in the right kind of mood to really enjoy it. Ooh, I missed out, there's even something else inside. Ooh, we have a poster and even a download card. Wow, way to go, Damnum Morty. Fucking nice. Yeah, but as I was saying, so with this release, get yourself in the mood, pick up something from Lovecraft, and read it and listen to this great fucking release by Blue Does Nord. Yeah. Guess this is one of my, when it comes to the physical release, one of my most favorite releases of 2022, because it's so awesome with this slipcase. It's really, yeah, it gives another dimension to the horror of H.P. Lovecraft. It's so fucking great. Okay, let's put it back safely, which isn't always that easy, especially when it's like a slipcase, but yeah, no problem. Okay, yeah, so this is like something that you should definitely have on vinyl, because the release releases. This is fucking killer. Okay, so what else do we have? Next up on my list is something from Poland. And it's so cool that they released something. I guess their last record was 2017 or 2018, I'm not so sure. It was Anti-Cult, cool record. This one fucking delivers. It's fucking riff fast and such a great fucking death metal release. It's Decapitated Cancer Culture, released on Nuclear Blast Records. Oh boy, so great. Artwork done by Seth Zero Anton of Septic Flesh. Yeah, such a great fucking album. Let's have a look. Okay. Also, the booklet. Yeah, really cool. And what a fucking great title, Cancer Culture. Yeah. So this album is absolutely fucking amazing and killer. And so first song, or the first single that they released, all of it was, what was it? Just a moment. Yeah, it was Cancer Culture. So the second song after the intro. Fucking great song. But for me, the cool thing on this album was the song Iconoclast, where Rob Flynn from Machine Head is doing some guest vocals. And it's really cool because Walker right now, the guitar player of Decapitated, plays with Machine Head, so it actually makes sense that they collaborated or something from him on this album. Yeah, and there's also like guest vocals on Hello Death, done by the vocalist of Ginger. And yeah, Iconoclast for me is like the standout track, but the whole album is absolutely marvelous and you should check it out. Like one of their best releases thus far. Okay, what else do we have on my list? Next up we have Desolate Shrine, Fires of the Dying World. Yeah, more of on the black metal, doom metal kind stuff. Yeah, a great record, and you have to be in a certain mood to actually encompass it, fully enjoy this album. Yeah, it's really great. Alright, next I have Brood of Hatred, The Golden Age. Just some really fine death metal done by one person, if I'm not mistaken, and it's absolutely killer, so yeah. It deserves its spot on my best of list. Okay, next one. Ooh. Band from Unique Leader Records. Inanimate Existence, The Masquerade. What a fucking great album. I really loved it. I really like it. It's so great. And so this one, I'm not sure if it has been released on vinyl. But since Unique Leader Records is an American label, so it always takes some time, but I don't have to tell you this, especially nowadays with vinyls, so you get like the physical release on, the digital release on this certain date, and maybe the CD and digipacks are ready, but when it comes to vinyl, it takes another few weeks, months, or even longer. It also has to do because most of the vinyls are pressed and manufactured by Pirates Press in Czech Republic, and so yeah, you obviously know what's going on. So first they have to do like a test pressing, so they have to send it to Europe, then it has to go back, okay, they have to approve it, okay, now it's alright, okay, and then they can start the process with it. So it takes some, and goes back and forth until something is finalized, and then it can be properly released. So yeah, when it will be, or maybe it is, I will definitely get my hands on it, and I think you should too. Inanimate Existence, The Masquerade, killer fucking record. Oh, I'm sorry. Next one, when it comes to technical death metal, this is like my most favorite release of 2022 is Access Rights. They are from France, and Hybrid Sons, fucking killer record. So great, so many great riffs, so many melodic and catchy guitar leads. It's just a killer record, and I think it will be released on vinyl in February, so yeah, I'll definitely buy it, and you should too. Okay, what else do I have on my list? Yeah, something from the Netherlands. After quite some time they actually managed to release something, and it's cool. It's just an EP, but yeah, it gives you the hunger for more, and I guess their full length will be coming out anytime soon, like maybe this year or next year or something, so it will be really cool. And it's Severe Torture's Fisting the Sockets EP, 3 songs, fucking great. Okay, next one I have something, yeah, next one is Neolithic, Shattering Vessels, also really cool release. Yeah, something from Poland, next. Sphere, Blood Era, great record. If you like death metal, you definitely will love this record. Okay, next one, I think they're on Unique Leader Records, if I'm not mistaken, Organectomies, Nail Below Nail, also a great release. Next on the list I have Aethereus' The Last Mirror, which is also on the more slower paced doom side of things, but really a great record. Next on my list I have Imperium, Ex Mortis Gloria, and I think it's the album where they did a collaboration with Dallas Tolerate from Nile. Yeah, Dallas Tolerate, formerly of Nile. Right now he's doing Narcotic Wasteland, and he's such a killer guitarist and such a killer vocalist, and yeah, this album really great. Imperium, Ex Mortis Gloria. Next on my list, more on the technical side of things, is Cruel, Sanguine, Nihilism. Real great release. Next, something that I do have on vinyl, and a really cool record by Dave Davidson and his boys. So Revocation, Nether Heaven, and yeah, a real great release. And if you see the artwork, it's obviously reminiscent of Zdzisław Beksiński. And if you listened and watched some interviews with Dave Davidson, you know that he loves this particular Polish surrealist painter a lot. So it absolutely makes sense that they make like this inspired Notre Dame Cathedral. Okay, so this is the insert. We even have a poster, which is cool. And yeah, Dave Davidson is really a great fucking musician. He graduated from Berkeley, and yeah, he always does something to push the boundaries, and it's really cool. And he also did like a collaboration with Luc Lemay of Gorguts on the Metal Injection, I don't know, some kind of Corona campaign. They collaborated and made the song together called Palette Veil. Absolutely killer fucking song. And yeah, Dave Davidson, he definitely knows how to play his instrument. And yeah, and while we're on it, I really hope that Gorguts will be releasing something new in the near future. From what I gathered, they're in the studio and recording, so yeah, I'm definitely eager to check out something from them when it comes out. Okay, what else do I have on my list? So all the others here, I don't have the vinyl version, or maybe there isn't even one, but I'll go through them. Homophagia, Rebirth in Blacks, Swiss band. Really, like, if you like suffocation, this type of song structure and riffs, will definitely love them. Next, something from Poland again, Septic, Niggle to Ignorance. Really a fine release. Next, I do have an EP on my list by Symbolical Natura, also Polish band. Yeah, I think it's 3 songs. I had to listen to it over and over again because it's really a great, short but really a great release. Next up on my list, again on the more technical death metal side of things, is, I guess they're from Canada if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Montreal and Quebec and all this scene, so it's like really like the mecca when it comes to technical, progressive jazz, avant-garde metal. So, and this band is from there, if I'm not mistaken. It's Catalyst's Different Painting for a New World. Great fucking release. Next, something from Poland again, Tempest with their second album, if I'm not mistaken, Plague Maiden. The first one was Crown of Thorns, and I listened to it countless times and I really like it. And this one is actually really cool. It's based on the plague, so on the plague, and in the medieval times. So it's like a concept album. It's really cool. You should check it out. Next up on my list, something from Willowtip Records. Also one of my most favorite record labels. They also always have some unique kind of releases and bands. Yeah. So Lamentations, Passion of Depression, and Liminal Shroud, All Virtues Ablaze. Yeah, great fucking releases by these bands. Next up on my list, and we're getting to the end, I'm not sure, are you from Spain or Portugal or Catalan? I'm not sure. It's Oserp El Nuscans de la Sibila, if I pronounced that correctly. And it's such a killer death metal, grindcore crust, hybrid, and it just hits in your fucking face, and I really fucking love it. And last on my list, I have also a Polish band, Kingdom, Abusive Worship in the Chamber of Shame. And when I listened to it, it reminded me of Incantation. It's really nasty, but the riffs are so fucking great. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. So that was it. We're through with the list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was my very first video doing like a best of collection of my vinyls, and I guess I did it before. I always do it like in written form, especially the best of list every year. But I guess, well, I am a vinyl collector and I am the vinyl fetishist, so I thought it would be cool to go through these records and show you show them to you. And yeah, I guess it was the first episode, and well, let's see what the future holds. Maybe there will be some more episodes, but right now let's leave it at that, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So from my part, thanks for watching, Valete, and keep up the horns and keep listening to metal. Bye.